ちは、私はジェロちゃんです。よろしくお願いします。So today I will be doing something very out of sorts. I will be reviewing my it's like a coding project that I did, but it's kind of like a visual novel. I did this like 2 years ago, I think, almost. So it was basically for like a school project, but I basically forgot most of the stuff that I wrote in it. Like, I know what illustrations I put in it, but I don't remember like the words from it or actual storyline that I put in it. So I'm going to be just reading that today for a video. Yay! So here is my Rimpy screen. This is I had like about 3 projects, but the rest of them I kind of gave up on. This one in the middle, the Dere-Boy cafe, is the one that I had actual progress in. So I'm going to be opening this. I am probably just going to cringe a whole lot because I forgot how it started. I don't even think I have a front page on it. I think it's just the default. Are you gonna start? Okay, so I've got it up. See how this is just the regular default? This is so plain. Alright, so we're going to press start. Yes, we actually have a ask an animator that I put. Wow, so high tech. Of course we're gonna go with Jado because that is my name. Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start reading now. Long ago, there had been a specific area in which magic inhabited. Centuries ago, beings that weren't exactly human roamed that area and safely kept the magic they carefully cultivated under control. What is this plot again? I remember like I was going to like make it where basically it was like a cafe, but like magic was kept in the cafe. But then halfway through making this, I realized that an Otome visual novel had came out with a similar plot called literally Cafe Enchante, which was literally what I was going to name the cafe that they worked at. And it was just a heavy coincidence. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I thought I was being original, but I'm not. People were to believe in some type of magic without a hint of doubt. And they could then also inhabit a portion of this ability. So as long as you believe you can have power, you believe. I believe in power. Can I have my powers now? Is that how that works? Can I get it? Tap, tap, tap. But to keep this magic from damaging the universe, it was kept under a single spot. Under a single cafe. Cafe de Enchante. See? There's literally a visual novel called Cafe Enchante for Nintendo Switch. No one would find out. No one would know. And no one had knew. But no secrets stays a secret forever. I like how that sounds so cryptic. It's just like, no secret stays a secret forever. They'll find out one day and they'll come for you. How did this happen? Can someone please explain to me why my grandparents left town and called me here to dump all this responsibility onto me? I don't know, it kind of sounds like that, you know, maybe you need a part-time job. So they called you. They called you, you know, Jado? They called me. Oh my gosh, this cringe background that I took a reference and then I drew it like in Clip Studio Paint. Clip Art Studio. Clip Studio Paint. I did my best. I was like kind of pressed for time because of course this was the school project, my home school project. I sent it to my evaluator. I literally put Café Dere-Boy on the sign. Oh my. I'm standing midway inside of a cafe that previously belonged to my grandparents. Café Dere-Boy used to be very popular as far as I had known, and my grandparents used to have a whole staff. So why in the world would they up and leave town and tell me that I'm now in charge of this shop? Yeah, like I said, you need a part-time job, you need something to, keep you occupied, you need something to do. It might be, lonely or whatever. Yeah. Stop being an introvert. Oh my gosh, this cringe. My cringe always, I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache. Oh, my cringe, oh. There's a girl with short, curly, black and powder blue hair who steps out of the cafe shop. Why are her eyes like that? I think she had a lollipop in her mouth. I'm not sure. I am very concerned about how she's standing. Why is she standing like that? She looks over at me, curious. Hi, who's your name, Jado? Oh, yes, it is. I didn't know who she was exactly, but she seemed to be pretty nice. Oh, good. My name is Anai. It's nice to meet you. Anai? I forgot what her name was. As soon as we get the options, Okay. How did you know my name was? Well, that would be kind of a stupid question because don't my grandparents work here? My grandparents could have told her that, oh yeah, my granddaughter is coming to the cafe or whatever. But I'll say it anyway because I forgot the responses. Because your grandparents want me to give you a rundown of what's happening with the shop. The slow typing of whatever. Or turn. This is so cringe. And I looked at me with a smile. Serving customers with a smile. Hey. Customers with a smile. You can't serve without a smile on your face. She then started to explain to me about the cafe and my grandparents. Your grandparents left you to the cafe because they thought you would be a good choice. Yeah, they thought you needed a job. They had mentioned that you've always been very responsible and figured you might need a part-time job since you might need the extra money. Your grandparents are really saying I'm broke. They're really I think she needs some money. So, yeah. Besides, it's good to learn to communicate with others. I'm an introvert. Wow. She's like, I'm not having it. She's like, no, I'm not working here. Okay. I don't like social communication. Anyone inside of a dating sim. I'm not responsible. I don't know what to choose here. Because I literally forgot all of my responsibilities. What if I'm oh, I'm not responsible? I'm not too responsible. Well, that's fine. I'm not either. Why is she working here? Huh? Then why? So, let me give you the rundown of who I am and what your job will be. This is so cringe. But I forgot my responses and it's funny. All of this is just confusing to me. After all of the events that went on today, all I want to do is catch my breath. I lay my head down on the grass under a starry night sky, looking for answers. Ta-ta-ta. I like to fall asleep, but... Fall asleep? Yeah, the only option you've got. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep right now. You need sleep. Or something. I close my eyes, falling asleep right there, under the stars, under the starlight. Yeah, this is my part. This is the only part I remember. Hey. Hey. After a while, I hear a faint voice calling out. Was the voice calling for me? Hey, you shouldn't sleep out here. Ta-ta-ta. Open your eyes. I was curious. Slowly, I opened my eyes. Yeah, this is the only illustration in this whole thing that I'm proud of, and I still am proud of to this day. This is the only one, because this is my original comfort character that I made when I was having art block. The only time that I actually got on my art block, and I actually made this character, and I'm so happy that I made this character because he is precious. He is my baby, and I love him. I don't know if I put his name in here, so I'm gonna wait until, just in case he says his name, before I say anything. There is a boy with pink and blonde hair staring at me. Actually, it's got more like fuchsia. No, actually, that's not fuchsia. It's like more reddish and pink, but it is like red crossed between red and pink. Yeah, I don't know the color number. Where did he come from? Hey, it's cold out here. Is there a reason you're out here instead of going home? Yeah, I just found out that I'm being forced to work at this cringe cafe, Café d'Enchanté, and I just want to cry. Can you hold me and maybe can I get a hug or something? Who are you? What? Who are you? Well, this is like, who are you? My gosh. The boy stared at me for a bit as if he hesitated to tell me. He then gave a faint smile. I'm out here looking for someone, but then I found you. You should go home now. You wouldn't like to catch a cold. I can't believe I had this Rudy. Why would I choose that? No, why would I put that in there? He's precious. Why would I put that in there, bro? Thank you for thank you for caring. Thank you for caring. I mean, no one else cares about me. I'm being forced to work. I'm against my will. I don't know why I act like this was such a dire situation. Like, oh my gosh, I really needed that. I was in such distress. I was depressed. I haven't touched grass in years, and I just feel like I just needed that. To boost my morale. I slowly emerged from my spot on the ground. Oh my gosh, the cringe. It's no problem, really. I have to talk soft because he's sleep deprived. There's no way you're getting him to yell, ever. He looks a bit surprised that I thanked him for something like that. Yeah, he doesn't get thank yous very often. I'm just kidding. Well, thank you again for checking on me, but I should be going home now. Before, somebody calls the cops. Yeah, I went missing recently. Alright. Be careful. Then, with a light, friendly smile, I make my way back home and rest for the night. The next day. Oh! What? That's all I that's all I wrote. Oh my gosh. No wonder this was a school project. It was like so short, and I feel like I needed more. I really feel betrayed by myself. It was as cringe as I thought. I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought it was gonna have like more cringe, but then I remembered that I didn't make that long to have that much cringe, so we're fine. Well, that was cool. So I realized that I now do not have the patience for coding again. I had some patience back then, but now I'm starting to have patience for animation and things like that, so I don't have patience to share with external stuff. Alright, so this is the first case one that I did. This was actually the only concept I had for a Dere-Boy cafe as far as the boys go, besides an I. An I was gonna be like like a side character, but she was gonna be like the sister of like one of the other Dere-Boys. I think it was a tsundere, I think, or kudere, I can't remember. But yeah, and Kason, his name is Mizuno Kason, but everyone calls him Case. Everyone calls him Case. So he's the Dere. So basically that means like the one who's like very sleepy all the time. They go like Tanaka-kun, but Tanaka-kun is always listless, and there are others. There are lots of others, but I really like this one. He's really cute. Like the first time that I made him, I'm just like, oh yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that works. That works. He works. So basically, the time he's barely awake, he's always like falling asleep or whatever. He will say good morning, even though it's like nighttime and you're about to like clock out of work. He'll be like, good morning guys, and then he'll be like, he walks out after like almost tripping over and falling out of the door. Let's say like trying to like have advertisements for the shop or whatever. He'll come up with something. He'll do something. Or he'll just be like the person who doesn't care about dressing up in a maid outfit and like standing outside and keeping a sign. Yeah, he likes cheesecake, he likes naps, animals. He has a pet snake. He has a pet snake, and the pet snake, guess what the name is? The pet snake is named Cheesecake. Because he likes cheesecake. Get it? Or something. That's basically it. And whoever watches, thanks you so much for putting up with the cringe of that visual novel. One day will come a day where I react to the webtoons that I made in the past and never finished. Maybe one day I'll be like, oh hey, it's story time. Who wants to know about this webtoon lore? Because I will never finish it by drawing it out. Arigatou gozaimasu. This has been JeidoChan, and she has been cringing this whole time of recording this video. Arigatou gozaimasu.